are 14 years old and you guys are heading over to the Everlife Root Tree with your family. It's a celebration every 15 years or so. Uh, Special seeds get sprouted around this tree. There's a little festival of the games. They host a lot of games for children in particular. The winner gets a huge honor if you complete the trials. As you guys are arriving, you see a bunch of like beast folk here of all different kinds: goblins, hobgoblins, gnolls, kobolds, satyrs. Not as many of them, but a few of them. You guys approach the festival, and what would be like the first thing one of you brothers would like to do here?
Oh, sorry. So we're how old are we then?
You're 15 years younger, so you're 14, and Neorath is 5.
Oh jeez. Oh God. So
There's a
just what?
festival for children, games of trials. You only know is the winner becomes the chosen. It's a great honor.
Well,
You
I'm
see a
gonna.
man sitting by the tree. He looks about 28 years old or 30 years old. He looks probably more 30.
Me being 5, I don't know if I have much autonomy on my own. I will follow the older brother.
Okay.
So well, I'm gonna go try one of the games.
Okay. It's a game of wits. Your little brother is watching you. He can partake too if he wishes. Uh, you can make out things and all that. Not
I shall participate too because older
your
brothers
your
participated. I
parents
must
homeschooled you.
participate.
You're homeschooled. Your parents homeschooled you.
Okay.
It's basically how to cross a river without walking in the water.
How to cross a river without walking.
Yeah, and there's like a little kind of, it looks like a made up river that the celebration kind of festival made up.
Okay. Is
Throw me,
there
brother. Throw me.
how far across is this? Like how wide is this river? What'd you say?
Probably about like 9 feet, 10 feet.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just gonna grab my younger brother and I'm just gonna try to throw him over the river.
Okay. Uh, Neorath gets launched over on top of the river, and everyone shouts and prays. Oh, strength can be used like a cat, like something to launch people. And you see a lot of ahs and oohs and laughing, a lot of laughing from the older folk. Neorath, you feel like you're being watched in particular right now by something you're unsure of.
That's interesting.
And they claim you as the prize winner for this one. Other ones tried building a tree and all that, but they deemed them as being too slow for in the beast realms, the lands. You have to act now and ask the old.
Too slow. Hey, pick up the brother, throw him. That's the fastest solution. We got it.
You see attack dog, like a mastiff, in a cage, and that's the next trial is to defeat this mastiff or pacify it.
To beat this dog pacify it.
I
Only
have no clue
children.
that I'm going to become a druid at
Okay.
5 years old, so I don't care in the terms of animals yet.
Yeah, right now you guys aren't your classes, right? You're like
Is there
level.
some kind of treat or something nearby that you could use
You're
to
not feeding me to the dog.
Okay, give me a D20 roll, Heldrig, if you're gonna be looking for some kind of. No modifiers. Just roll d20.
Eh.
You find something you think is suitable.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use the treat to subdue the dog.
Okay, a goblin went in there and he got bit and he ran away crying, and you see him passed out, and the other goblins are trying to take care of him. There's like a knoll. He's yipping and yapping, and he's just yipping and yapping at each other. They kind of just pull him away and think it's a waste of time. And then you enter the little area for the dog. And what would you like to do?
Well, I want to try to use the treat to like calm the dog down and like subdue it. Just like uh, pretty much have it like eating off palm of my hand, like kind of.
Okay. You're more larger than a child because you are a Goliath, and the dog kind of hesitant about what you're doing with your hand, and do you just hold it the piece for it to eat, or do you throw it, or
No, I like reach my hand out and have the treat in my hand, like slowly approach the dog, and with my hand out in the treat and in the palm, and try to keep telling the dog, "Okay, come here," and try to get him to come to and have the treat.
yeah, he comes and he eats it, and he seems to be okay for the time being, and they kind of cheer and are happy that you've done this the peaceful way, for we should respect our own kind because men will not respect us. Is kind of the idea that you're hearing.
Hmm.
A hobgoblin enters there, and he looks extremely handsome, and he fights the dog and knocks it out in a gruesome little fight. And they cheer on him, and they they grant him the winner of the round because it was an impressive fight.
Hmm.
And then there's some other games for the kids. Would you guys like to continue on, or would you like to observe more? Observe.
Yeah. What else is there? Like, there's the
There's a lot
besides
of
the game.
food. There's a lot of food from locals. It's fall right now, and you notice that people are bringing a lot of food for, well, supposedly the dryad that lives here. They gather a lot of food for her to sustain for the winters to come. It looks like rations and nuts and berries and salted berries, trying to preserve it as best they can for many years, but it probably only lasts one winter.
Yeah. I'll maybe go try out some of the food.
I shall
You
follow
see
close behind on the tailcoats of my brother.
you see an older fellow sitting at the tree, 30 years old, which is older in your sense. He's just sitting at the tree, and he kind of like beckons kids over to tell him a story about the tree. As you guys are eating, you kind of can see a bunch of kids kind of sitting down and watching him. Sort of like a story time, I guess.
Yeah. I'll go listen to the guy do story time.
Your one brother Neorath is kind of always around you, Haldrig, and you got another brother, uh, and he's already there sitting down. He's not really like you guys never really liked each other growing up. He always puts himself in a competition with you.
Well, that's just the Goliath way, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're special, Neorath.
Is an old man gonna touch me?
You'd have to ask him to.
I'm not gonna ask anyone to.
Oh, no old man. It's gonna do that. Yeah, he's just talking about how the goddess bled and defended our realm. The spot is her blood in essence. If you guys want to actually listen to the lore story, you can. You just gotta tell me. But there's just a bunch of talking.
Yeah, I'm good.
Urath, would you like to know the story about the tree?
Sure.
Okay. Do you sit close to your other brother?
No, I'm at odds with him too because my
Oh.
other brother is at odds with him.
Okay. Yeah, so this 30-year-old hobgoblin, he's quite handsome, but he's old now. He talks about the sky devils came, and our beloved gods fought them in the sky, pushing them to the northlands of the greedy men. But our goddess of life, took a mortal wound that inflicted pain like a disease to all other gods, and she bled in a single drop, filled right here. And the god of earth shielded her droplets, so to save what memory he could, for his love knew no bounds for the goddess of life. And they say dryads carry the memory from decades to centuries, passing down the information. Then he talks about the war and how the war ended as the greedy men did their part and the gods sacrificed themselves to destroy them into the earth. It is said that the god of earth swallowed them whole in a rage after his love died. Many seeds were then spread around the land in hopes to find chosen to be gods. And there's just a bunch of more fabled folklore tales that he talks of.
Okay. And that's all, it's just, it seems like ramblings of an older time.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And the kids are just continuing to play games, and you see this one kind of ugly ogre kid, is if there can be such a thing. He's really doing well in the games. And then there's this hobgoblin that's really handsome, and he's behind him in points. And they're about to choose winners, and they shout and they cheer, and it's like it seems to be like some kind of like cheering point thing. So the more people cheer, the person will get to be the winner, I guess. And they say for the ogre, smash him. And then people are cheering. Do you guys cheer?
No?
All right. And then when the hobgoblin, they they say his name is Zed, and they shout at him. And who do you guys cheer for the hobgoblin?
This is the hobgoblin that was hurting the fucking dog.
Yeah,
That one?
yeah.
No, I will not fucking cheer.
Neither shall we. Neither shall I.
So the ogre got the most cheers, and he is deemed as the winner. And then the old man, he stands up by the tree and says, "Come, come, Zed, and smash, come." And he looks at both of them, and you see he puts his hand on the tree, and he starts whispering, talking to the tree. Uh, maybe in some dementia, or you're not sure. And he says, "The winner is the hobgoblin. It is deemed as a tree true." And he puts his white vestment on the hobgoblin, and he says, "At night, uh, you will be wakened and awakened anew." And then the ogre is kind of really upset and pissed off, but such is the tradition of the Everlife route, and he accepts it because his tribe is making sure he accepts it. And you see the old man, he stands up and he starts walking into the distance, maybe where he used to live, or we don't know, but he walks away from the festival into the night. Do you guys go to bed early? Do you stay up all night? You guys want to see what happens, or you want to just sleep through and get the next day coming?
I'm older brother. I'll stay up I'll stay up later.
Peter's character's here, but he's just kind of like taking notes and scribing. I'm assuming he's busy right now, right?
No, you're not coming through, dude.
Peter's here. He's having voice
Microphone
comms issues.
Oh, okay.
He can hear you. He just can't talk to you.
How about now?
No.
He's 12 years old in this, and he's his mentors and his famous tribe baggager.
Can you hear me
I'm
now?
gonna be going AFK for a second.
Okay. Heldred, Cody, you notice the white robed hobgoblin
Yeah.
kind of walks towards the tree a bit, and you see some blurry figure.
Hold on a second, Grant. Just chat. Nick's saying something before he walks away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Nick just said he's just going AFK, but his character's like hanging by me. I'm being the bigger brother, and he's following me around.
Okay. You notice the hobgoblin in the white vestments is being approached by, well, looks to be like a beautiful, beautiful naked woman.
Okay.
And she holds him by the hand, and you can kind of see him just kind of do whatever she wants to do, and they kind of disappear into the fog behind the tree, and that's
Mhm.
all you see of that.
Okay. So the guy in the guy was taken away by the woman, and they disappeared behind a tree. Essentially, is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your young mind makes you believe that, oh, you just saw a dryad.
Mhm.
And then morning comes. Morning comes. You both awake early, right? And
Yep.
Chad, what's your guy's name?
Guy.
Guy. Okay. Chad, you're approaching where your lord wishes you to be.
Yup.
You have about 5 to 6 men behind you in rank, and you're ordered to kidnap who you can and kill who resists. We're going to take more slaves for our mines. And you see this beautiful, luscious green tree in the distance, not too far from you. And you see festivals and tents kind of set up, and you feel like, okay, well, these are just beastmen. These are just beast folk, people that are just evil. So you head first. Is there any kind of like thing you want to do? You're on horseback right now with your soldiers. Okay, you charge, and you see some tribes kind of stand up, Goliaths and some ogres, and you have a lot of men. You probably have 100 knights strong here in this battle. Is there any tactics you want to ensure to victory?
We just beast folk rabble.
As you guys charge and you collide into the Goliath's strong front line and the ogres and the gnolls, and you guys you lose some knights in the fight, but you manage to wipe out the strong that are resisting, and you pull out the nets, and you start netting uh, what you think is strong labor, kids, maybe people to make a note. Peter, you get netted. Same with Neerath and Heldrig. The knights come by and they all just kill your family, and your parents fight them off and killed a few knights, but they died. The ogres got focused on and they ended up dying. Guy ends up leading the prisoners now in the nets, and they throw them in the wagons. They drag the two Goliaths all the way back to the keep because they want to break them. They look too strong. And they bring back the slavers, into the keep. Alora, are you still here?
I am. How can I help you?
So what do you do in the keep right now? It's the next day. It's in late morning. It's probably noon now, and you can hear the horns going, and it sounds like Lord Paul Cecile's trusted guy knight is back from his gathering of labor.
Okay, so you found some soldiers?
Yeah, yeah, slaves to work the mines, beast folk, evil people that know nothing else. They take Heldrig. He's pretty strong, and they throw him in the pit with the manticore. Cornelius, you are in that pit as well. You were huddled in the corner, kind of watching the manticore eat a goblin.
Oh, goody.
That's bunch stupid.
Neorath and Nognog, you guys look very too weak for slave labor. So what they're doing is they're actually putting you up on crucifix outside the city walls, and they're crucifying you right now to make a stand. Sorry, to make a point, not a stand. Guy, you witnessed this, and this kind of puts thoughts in your head as these are just kids, probably just living. You're not too sure. What's your thoughts right now, Guy?
Oh, I'm being crucified?
Yeah.
From my thoughts,
Yeah.
Why am I being crucified? Hold
Well, I
on,
don't
I
know
missed
about-
something.
being crucified. I don't know if my lord's decision on this is
I want to know how I got
a good one. I don't think it's right.
I don't think it's right.
Okay.
No,
Your
I don't
lord.
think it's right to being crucified. I should question my lord's orders.
You go to your keep, and you can start hearing shouting, and a cold shiver goes down your spine. Uh, you can hear, why are they getting back up? Rid, oh man, Raj and Cornelius
Rakash.
and Heldrig, you're in the pit, and you're kind of facing off against each other. Beasts, and then a large Goliath child. And you actually see the goblins start moving and twitching as if the dead are arising. You see hands and skeletal hands clawing out from the dirt, and it looks like zombies and skeletons are alive from the ground up. Guy, you're at your lord right now. You don't know what's happening outside, but what Nodog and Neorath see is all the corpses and just new skeletons and zombies getting out of the ground. Just all of a sudden, the undead
You went muffled, Grant.
the undead are rising right now, attacking the keep. Guy, you're inside the Paul Cecile's keep, and you're in front of him right now with the royal guard. You have no knowledge of the undead outside, but you do have knowledge of the kids being crucified and used as slave labor.
Well, what do I deal with? The undead or do
Save me! Save
I,
me!
I still question my lord's decision to crucify children. No.
Where's my brother?
Should not happen.
Where's my brother?
Yeah, he says, "Well, you were just to do what I say, for I am your lord. Go back out there and do as I command. You're nothing more." And the royal guard kind of takes side with the lord.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go outside, but I'll go free the crucified children.
Okay, you hear a large, heavy voice coming from the pit. It looks like there's some conflict in the pit, and you see Neorath, Nogdraug, and some other kids on the crucified things, bleeding, not looking too good. What would you like to do? There's like obviously skeletons and zombies arriving out of the ground. It just looks disastrous. In your
Okay.
mind, you feel like this is because of what you've been doing and your lord's been doing, that this is something that is happening to make things right by the greater watcher, as the god is called.
Free them.
Okay, you help free the crucified kids, Neorath and Nagrog. You are free to run out into the hills, and you are saved by this guy. You'll never forget his face. You see exactly who saved you was a knight from the Royal Guard, the captain. And why he's freeing you, you don't know, but that's what he's doing. Guy, you get really drawn to the pit, and you have to fight off a couple skeletons on your way. Give me a d20 roll. Well, one of the zombies bit you, but you manage to shove him off, and you dispatch the zombie, and you get to the pit, and you're a bit wounded, and yeah, you see a Manticore and a Hellhound and a Goliath fighting off zombies and skeletons together. Heldrog, Cornelius, and Riage, can you give me d20 rolls?
20 roll for Von Stube.
Same as you.
Raj is so pumped to have more playthings in the pit. Oh, let's try this again. Arg. There we go.
I want something other than bones to eat.
If this is an indication of our rolling in this campaign, this is gonna be a shite campaign.
We are all just tanking.
Eldrig, give me a roll. Cody.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh God.
It keeps getting worse.
What are these numbers?
Bad. You obviously
These are
see a
rookie
Goliath-
numbers.
You see a Goliath child, and you see a war dog, and a well, obviously like a Manticore, but like a really young version. And it's hard to see what it actually is, but looks like a bunch of like just like puppies and a child, and they're fighting off like adult zombies and skeletons, and it's not going too well. You have tools at your disposal. The other guards right now busy with zombies. A lot of men are dying right now, and they're being risen back up, fighting their own kind. You can throw rope down. You can smash one of the cranes and bust it down, hoping they can climb out. If you wish to do that.
Yes. I shall do that.
Neorath, I'm assuming you're looking for your older brother.
Yes, of course. Where is he? Where's my
You're
brother? Where's
free.
my older brother?
This knight freed you. You'll never forget his face. Give me a d20 roll as there's zombies and skeletons attacking. How effective are you at avoiding a deadly fate? Oh,
Hey,
man.
there we go.
Hey!
You are. How do you want to do it, Neorath? Do you want to do it with sheer force, stealth? Tell me.
What is exactly like going on here? Am I sneaking around or am I like
It's
what's
what you want to do. There's zombies and skeletons rising from the ground.
yeah.
Keep the keep's guards are busy fighting them off. There's some zombies and skeletons that kind of like reach out of the dirt to grab your legs. They try to attack you, but you evade them.
But I am I escaping or am I going to find my older brothers? The
That
question
is
I'm
up to
asking.
you, Nira. That's up to
Okay.
you.
Let's go find the older brother because
Okay.
mom
You
said to
can,
stay with the older brother.
shadow that night guy. You have a good feeling about this. You can hear your older brother's cries and his grunts and his groans in what seems to be a pit. Guy, what would you like to do in this pit? You could throw rope down there and let them.
Yeah, I'll throw some rope down there.
Okay, you do that.
Yell at them to climb out.
Heldrick,
My
you
paws
get
won't do nothing.
you hear
Hold on to it. Fight it, dog.
a
Fight
knight
the rope.
for some reason throws a rope down at you guys. You can climb up and avoid this death trap. And Raj and Cornelius, you can use the rope and your teeth to get out as well. Raj, you have
Heck yeah.
wings, and it's probably more easier for you to climb out. Your wings aren't fully developed right now, so I'm not going to let you just kind of fly and be safe.
First she's gonna use her tail to keep like batting back all the other baddies while the other people in the pit climb out first, and then she's gonna like grab the rope with her teeth, and through her teeth and her wings climb up after.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yes, yeah.
I'm gonna grab that rope like a tug and hope somebody pulls me up.
Okay. A guy, you notice the hellhound is just lock jaw on the rope, and the manticore is already kind of getting out with their wings and the paws and kind of using the rope as leverage and all that. Neorath, see Heldrig get out of the pit, and the guy, the knight, the captain of the knight that attacked you all, is there helping you all. It's bizarre, but I mean your brother's right there, still alive. Your one brother, your other brother and family are dead, but I mean all you have left now is Heldrig.
I clamber to help pull up the rope,
Okay.
even though a 5-year-old Goliath ain't really gonna do much.
You are still Goliath, but Guy, you see this little kid kind of screaming to get the dog out of the pit. Heldrig, do you help your little brother to get the dog out of the pit?
But still.
Did somebody hear that over there?
Am I
No, I
breaking up?
didn't.
I think we were talking in our own circle.
Yeah.
Are you gonna help pull me out of the pit?
Yeah, Neorath is.
Yeah, I already said
Yes.
that.
No,
Oh,
yeah, but other
yeah.
people too.
Yes,
Someone
I'll help.
5 years
Thank
old, Neorath. Yeah, so you guys get the dog out of the pit, and you see the royal guard kind of shouting off, and they're killing most of the zombies, and they kind of have their eyes set towards Guy, the knight. Heldrig, Neorath, and Cornelius and Rijaj. What would you like to do? Right now, survival seems to be fleet. I'm gonna assume you all ditch out and leave. Cornelius, you see Guy is kind of surrounded by a bunch of royal knights from Paul Cecile. Do you want to go to his defense?
Yeah, he helped save me.
Rakaj will stay and help as well.
See, they pull their weapons out and they start engaging. Cornelius, Guy, and Rijaj, give me d20 rolls.
Here comes my big old 5. Oh, never mind. Ooh, 14. 14.
Hey, I got the 5.
Yay! At least I called somebody's number.
Rijaj, you get knocked out and set to the side. Guy, you fight off some of them. Cornelius, you fight off some of them. You can throw Rijaj on a wagon with a horse nearby to kind of get the scoot away from the keep. You have another round that you guys can keep fighting these knights. Heldrig, do you leave this keep with your brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna like grab my brother and like try to get him somewhere safe.
You notice Rajaj got knocked out, this little baby manticore. You could grab her and drag her if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll save the manticore.
Okay.
I'll grab the manticore because I figure being 15 years old, I should be a decent strength for Goliath.
Alora, Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
In the whole hectic things, your family's kind of hiding in their rooms right now, and Lord Cecile kind of knocks on your door. Let me enter. I'm the
I guess
Lord
Lord.
Cecile. It's Paul Cecile. I have to make sure you ensure your safety. Have a guard with me.
I guess I'll let him in. I'm a naive young lady, so
You let them in, and they kind of push the door open, and right away their blades drawn out of their sheaths, and they put it right through your father's heart, and
oh my god.
they kill your younger siblings, and they force your mom to sign a contract giving the lands to them, and then they slaughter them all using you as leverage because they're going to kill you too. And they say, well, now we got what we want. Now we got to ensure that this whatever pandemic is silenced. And Alora, you get slit your throat.
Nice. Hell yeah. So I'm mad.
And Guy, you have, and Cornelius, give me another D20 rolls to fight off these royal guards.
Oh no.
Cornelius gets put down like a dog.
What?
Guy kind of throws you off, and you get stabbed and killed.
But hero.
Cornelius kind of like jumps at you at the moment you're about to get stabbed and dies with you on top of you.
Together.
Yes.
And they bury you. This pandemic, 15 years later, this whole pandemic with the zombies rising out of the graves. It only lasted about a year when it started in the keep. If any of you are from my other campaign, you realize that this also happened in the Griffin Empire. And if Eric was here, he would have realized that he actually caused all this, but he wasn't here. So
He was the one that caused it all. It's always Eric.
yeah. But Guy, you awaken somewhere, and Cornelius, you arise out of the dirt. During the pandemic, the magic and the evil kind of intensified, and the hatred and defense and the love, it just made all the magic kind of crazy and hectic. And the Cornelius, you kind of woke up with obviously a different body, but something with more of a vengeance. And Guy, you woke up in front of a big tree with what looks like to be a dryad hanging from the tree by the neck.
Laugh.
And Nogard, Rijaj, Neerath, and Heldrig, you got 15 years of living to do. So for like backstories and all that, if you want to like whatever you want to do after this, go hard.
Yep.
Alora,
Yes.
you awaken about a mile away from where you died. Still young at that time, but you got 15 years to do what you want to do. And I'm gonna give this time for you guys to choose right now what level you want to be. Do you want to be 3rd level? You get no gear of any kind though. Chad, you're defaulted to 3rd level. You're naked right now at the tree.
Yay.
2nd level, you get a random magic item from the DMG. Or at 1st level, you get a magic item that actually you can benefit from. You can help pick it, or we can talk about what you want. You still get your standard gear at 1st and 2nd level, but 3rd level you get.
You're muffled. God.
No, what do you mean? Okay, you see 3rd level, 2nd, and 1st.
Yep.
If you want to be 3rd level, no gear of any kind. Just make sure Oh yeah, you already all got the right ages. At second level, you gain a random magic item plus your gear that you start with. And at first level, you get a magic item that benefits you. If you don't know if you're allowed to have it or not, you can ask me, and you still get your standard gear. That's right, Nog.
I guess I might as well be second level because I already have the multi-class in.
I
And
should
then
probably
I'll
go second level as well.
Rakaj doesn't really need gear, so she'll go third.
yeah, you would, Peter. But it's all converts to copper pieces. And in the Beastlands, copper pieces are called teeth. And how this ends is after the 15 years, there still is the tradition of respecting the tree, even though what you guys believe is the dead dryad and all that. And you all kind of head back to that Everlife root tree, and you see each other and some others, and they kind of mourn. It becomes a place of mourning now. The tree you don't know if is fully dead or not, because there does still sprout the life healing seeds around that tree. But you would see all each other there, and that's how we'll end that. Like you see Guy the Naked Knight kind of, or yeah, he would be the Naked Knight. The Manticore, Cornelius, Nonog, Neorath, Eldrig.
Hmm?
What level are you gonna go for, Cody?
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could go 3, Kira.
I'll probably go 2 as well.
I'll roll the magic items for you all next session.
Okay.
Who's being first level? Yeah. If you want, everyone, you can get like an extra 50 gold to buy stuff just because of the backstory. Then Neorath and Heldrig, you can get that 50 gold for your bond towards each other.
Do I want to be taking any of these Tasha Fox?
Well, you're level 2 now, right? So you want to take your star one, right?
Yeah. That's specialization.
So you get to roll that many d4 times 10 coding. That's how much gold you get to buy gear. Plus your 50 year. 100 because you're bond and your factor. Yeah. Yeah. You get 110 gold.
Plus 50.
No, it's plus 100 because you guys get both. I go with inventory. Yeah. So yeah, just tip it.
I'll just leave this up and running, Peter. I'm gonna head out of here.
Thank you very much, Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah, thanks.
Everyone have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Have a good one, guys.
Your GP is 100 210. Yeah. And you got both. Because you got your backstory and your bond. So you get to roll 2d4 and times that by 10 plus 100. That's how much gold you start with.
2d4?
Yeah. Makes sense.
So 7 plus 100. And 7